Welcome back, everybody, to Man vs. Line, episode 14. We are back on the internet, baby. Back on the airways. Got it all figured out for you. We got a great episode for you today. Per usual, we're going to talk about just how bad we are at gambling and how much we hate ourselves. Then we're going to give our Thanksgiving NFL picks, get into some hot takes, and give you our weekend bets. It's going to be a great episode. Stay tuned. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you're not subscribed. Dear God, people, how many times do I have to say this? Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. What else do I got to say? Without further ado, let's go.
How about them dogs?
How about the dogs? How about how bad we are at gambling?
Just right into it, huh?
Yeah, that was the first topic on the sheet. I mean, dude, we're bad.
We're not
Like
good.
we've had bad. You had like a pretty good week last week, but I've been just terrible. I mean, I'm so far behind the eight ball now. Like my total record. Let's go ahead and get into it. My total record is 66 and 78. I'm 12 games back, bro. I'm clawing. I'm fighting. Oh shit! I gotta see. Sorry. During this episode, it is Sunday Night Football or Monday Night Football going right now, so I will be checking multiple times.
Also,
So
did
do not
UCLA cover? I'm sorry, guys. We're down tremendously at this
look. We're
point.
or scratching. We're clawing.
We thought college basketball was going to help.
Bro,
It
let's
has
go.
yet to help. Uh,
Oh my god. My bet's gonna hit now. I'm gonna win
is it going to
125.
hit? Okay. Okay.
So
All right,
Daniel Jones.
UCLA.
Okay, I had a
Start
hold on, boys. I had a mean 6-leg parlay. Right? You ready for this, Mal?
Mhm.
6-leg parlay. Tampa Bay money line. Mike Evans anytime touchdown score. Daniel Jones to throw an interception. Tampa Bay race to 10 points. Giants over 1 total touchdown in the first half. Tampa Bay over 2.5 total touchdowns. They're up 24-10. Let's go, baby, dude. That's huge for me. What's wrong, boy? Oh, did UCLA not cover?
UCLA didn't cover.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mal. Wait, let me make sure I'm reading this right. Let me go to the box score. Daniel Jones does have a pick.
All right. So
Mike Evans does have a receiving touchdown. Yes.
college
Oh my God.
basketball.
Yes, I needed that.
Should we just go ahead and jump into how we've been doing college basketball wise? Because
We've been doing pretty well college basketball.
have we though? Have we?
Somewhat.
I mean, we
I've had
started
more
off.
positive days than negative days in college basketball.
I mean, okay, we started off amazingly hot, and then me and Dylan had a bright idea. Like, I came to Dylan with this magnificent idea that was going to win us so much money, and it was just going to, beat the bookies. How come nobody has ever done this before? Oh, the reason nobody did it was because A, it was so much damn work, and B, it just didn't work. It
Yeah.
didn't work. There was
So
literally,
so we had a theory that stats don't lie, right?
yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Stats don't mean shit. That's the thing with gambling. That's how they get you. Anything can happen on any given day.
Not only that, it's like they take the odds, right? I thought I was smarter than the computer generated lines or however the hell they do it out in Vegas. Because there's no way in hell that people are setting these lines. They are running 5 trillion simulations on what could possibly happen. I don't know how they do
Right.
it, but they do. I thought I was smarter than the odds makers, is what happened.
First mistake.
First mistake. The second you realize that, you're not smarter than the odds maker, then, you're good.
Hold on. Sorry. I'm just reveling in this. I just saved my whole account on the same game parlay. I threw a Hail Mary and it hit. I'm not even gonna be able to watch it. I don't even care. Sorry. We're gonna get there, Mal. I'm gonna help. Look, we're gonna help a brother out. I'm gonna help a brother out this weekend. We're gonna be good.
So speaking of Hail Mary, so I threw a Hail Mary. I spent the weekend in Savannah, Georgia. Lovely, lovely little city down there. Saw a couple ghosts. So
Ooh,
while I was
really?
out, no, I didn't. I was just saying that. Actually, I might have seen one.
Young Dolph.
Too soon. Too soon. Too soon, man.
Yeah.
Too soon.
I did love Young Dolph, bro. I remember I saw his car at the airport one time in Atlanta when I was flying. His little camo, he's known for his little camo car. One of his cars was there. It was sick.
Anyways, speaking of Hail Marys, so I threw up a Hail Mary this weekend, right? Oregon was playing Utah, and Baylor. Who was Baylor playing again?
Uh,
Whoever. Kansas
Kansas
State.
State.
So Baylor was an underdog. Oregon was an underdog. I was like, you know what? Oregon and Baylor, they're not going to lose these games. So parlay, put it on
Square pick on our part.
square pick.
Oregon money line was a square pick.
But me sitting here, this goes back to me saying, I think I'm smarter than the odds maker. So I ran into a professional gambler slash bookie, um,
We hate
and
them.
he like I was talking to him, and I was like, so why in the living hell is Oregon an underdog in this game? And he looked at me and he said, do not take Oregon. You're not on my book, so I will tell you the truth. Do not take Oregon for your life. Do not lay a penny on them. They're going to get blown out by Utah. Utah is a much better football team. I didn't listen. I didn't listen. I didn't believe him. I didn't think he was right.
Okay. I will say, I hate you for messaging me and Elkins and saying I'm putting a lot on Oregon. Because then in Todd, Elkins put like 200 on Oregon. You had 150 on Oregon.
I had
And I'm like,
150
you
on
know what?
that
I'll lay
parlay.
some units on Oregon. So wait, was that before or after he told you Oregon was going to get killed?
That was
Be
so
honest.
I
Be
placed the
honest.
bet. I placed the bet before.
Okay. So you
And
told us to lay it all on Oregon before.
this was before I knew that.
Okay.
Before,
Okay. I
the
hate you less
boys.
now.
Yeah, okay. So and then I went to the bathroom. We were at social club or something like that. I don't know. It's a weird place. Savannah's a weird city, but cool city. But like I was in the bathroom just waiting, and started talking to him. I don't know. It's like the most random bet too. He's like, oh yeah, I got $1,100 out on Eastern Tennessee State or no Eastern Carolina right now. Money
ECU.
line. Yeah, ECU money line. They won by like a point. I'm like, dude. I'm trying to rack my brain to figure out
See,
how
we think
people.
we know a lot, but there's just people out there who just
But I
are
want to know why.
despicably
Like,
smart.
why do they know? Like, how do you know? I want to know what to look at. And this is just us rambling on there. Like, but how do you identify? Like, I've watched multiple, like not tutorials. Okay, we're not nerds, but I've done
WikiHow.
I need a gambling for
I've done
dummies.
150 Google searches and I don't know shit.
I need a gambling for dummies, man. It's bad.
Yeah. It's like you're reading the book, like, I can't remember if it was a movie or something. It's like somebody's reading like a dummies how-to book and they were reading it and it was upside down.
Oh, dude. No, but like, okay, what? I think it's just a mentality. I think it's just a mindset.
Yeah. I have the sick book. Hold on, I gotta get it. Keep talking
Okay,
now.
Dylan's going to grab a book. What I was thinking, okay, I think it's just a mindset, guys. So right now we have a losing mentality. We have a losing mindset. What we need to do is, if you're a video,
All right.
if you're a video listener, I need
So
you to do this with me. Hold up, Dylan. If you're a video listener, I need you to do this. If you're just listening, I need you to do this too. I need you to reach up and act like you're grabbing an imaginary toilet handle and
oh
flush it.
my God,
I need you to
flush it.
flush it. I need you to flush it.
Flush it. Uh,
So
Masturbate.
we're flushing our bad juju, we're flushing our bad vibes, we're
And we're
flushing
bringing and we're
everything.
shitting the new juju in.
We are smoking that new juju pack,
Right.
and it's gonna work this week.
May I continue? So I bought possibly the greatest book of all time. This is Sun Tzu. I think that's how you say his last name.
The
Art
Art of War.
of War. The Art of War. Number one, this is like a velvet cover. You can probably tell on here.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's sick. It's got a little bookmark and everything. It's like illustrated and stuff too.
Mm.
I haven't got a chance to start it yet. I've been swamped with schoolwork. But I'm gonna read it on my flight home to come see the boys and celebrate
Yeah.
Thanksgiving with the fam.
Who cares
Mostly
about
the
that?
boys. Yeah, I'm
Who
kidding. I'm
cares
kidding.
about that?
But I'm pretty sure in here it says know thy enemy. I'm pretty sure that's it. We have to know what we're going against, Mal.
Mm.
Okay. We got to know the bookies inside out. We got
And
to start thinking here's our issue. We're
we're not
thinking like
thinking like,
gamblers.
yeah, we
We
gotta
got to
think like
start
the
thinking
bookies.
like bookies.
Exactly.
That's our issue.
I think, okay,
That is
hear
the
me out
root
here,
of our
and
problems.
this is just thinking on the fly, okay? Just
Let it
thinking
rip.
right on the fly. I think we need to start looking at where the money is going
And then do the opposite.
and then do the opposite.
Yes.
Because that's how gambling works. Wherever the
Because
money
because
goes.
if everyone got all the bets right all the time, gambling wouldn't be a thing because everybody would
Exactly.
it'd just be free money.
Exactly.
And that's
And I
why, listen, and a lot of young bettors don't know this. Let me tell you now. Don't ever do DraftKings promotions unless it's like an insured bet. Never do them. Never bet them because they never work. Like if they do an odds boost first inning, something like that has a chance to work. But if they give you the parlays, they're not going to hit. They're just trying to
no,
get your money. Build your own parlay. Do what you
yes,
think it's going to work, and you'll win way more on that. Also, don't make it too overly complicated. I talked about this when I gave out my, of
kiss.
course, the one same game parlay I gave out didn't hit that week. So I'm like 7 of 8 this year in same game parlays, and the one I gave out just didn't hit. So yeah. But look, don't make it too complicated. Like we say, start thinking like bookies, stop thinking like gamblers. That's the
Yes.
biggest thing.
So here's what I think we need to do. I think we need to take a look at every single game that we've bet so far this week. All right. And we need
Okay.
to ask ourselves, would a bookie bet what we bet? And if we can firmly say yes, then we keep it. Right?
Right. I think that's what we'll do. We gotta get going a little bit because we're sputtering here, but I like it. So yeah, I suck at gambling. I hate my life. That was the number one thing on my sheet. But now I'm kind of back into it,
Yeah.
like live, so I'm okay now. That's how
We
gambling
just, we,
is,
we
dude.
just we just needed to get this out.
Right?
We
This is
need
a
to talk
therapy
about it.
session. Like
Yeah.
if you should be on a chaise lounge right now, and I should just be saying, "Tell me more, tell me more,"
Yeah.
that type of deal.
I mean, I don't know. The Braves won a World Series. I mean,
Yes.
we
No,
can't we
that's a
can't we
sick hat, by
cannot
the way,
we
Mal. Sick
cannot
hat.
mention that enough. Sick hat, sick blanket, World Series champs.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it,
We're just
love it,
gonna
love it. You do the Cam Newton, tuck it into your shirt.
what's that? How do I
Well, you put it on top of your head, and then you tuck the edges in on your shirt.
do hut man?
You're probably look goofy like that. Don't do it. So let's go ahead and give our. So I have my Thanksgiving picks separated from my weekend picks. I don't know if you did the same, Mal.
Yes, kind of,
Okay.
not really, but
All right. Well, we can get to it. So let's go ahead and get into our Thanksgiving picks for Thursday. It's going to be great. There's a lot of college football and a lot of NFL football on. That's why I love Thanksgiving so much. It's awesome. First game, let's start it with Bears versus Lions in the NFL. Mal, what do you have in that game?
Bears versus Lions. This is gonna be like a fastest 3 minutes type deal. Or
I don't know. Sure, whatever. What do you do? Whatever you want
Bears
to do.
versus Lions. Justin Field facing the Giants.
No, he's not.
I just so screwed that
Andy
up.
Dalton's playing, brother.
Andy Dalton. Oh yeah, I forgot. Freaking Fields got hurt. Never mind.
He got hurt in the McRib. He got hit in the McRib.
What's that? The second rib injury in less than a year?
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him, honestly.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
That's
man's getting paid to do nothing now. I mean,
true.
yeah. Anyways, I don't care. Justin Fields is the reason the Bears sucked. Andy Dalton, give it to me. Red head of fury, freaking fire crotch. I want all of it. Bears minus 3.5 over the Lions.
We got to see where the money's falling on that one. I got Lions money line. Everyone is doubting Tim Boyle. Everyone is doubting him so hard. There was like a 5-minute bash session on people named Tim Boyle and Tim Boyle himself. And pardon my take. All the money's going to be on Chicago this weekend. I feel like.
Yes.
So I am flipping the script and I'm taking Lions money line at plus
You know what?
160.
You know what? I'll do it. Let's go. Let's go.
Right?
Let's
I
ride.
mean, is that not what we just
Let's
talked
ride.
about?
That's what we just talked. That's why we're having this conversation right
We
now.
have to talk it out. There we go. I
We
love
have
it.
to talk it out. Cash out. I'm cashing it out.
Yep.
This is what I should have done Saturday whenever the bookie told me, don't do that. But, cash it out. All right, we're going to live bet right now. Take it to the NFL. We're putting it on. You said we're going Lions money line? Yeah, we're
Lions
going
money
against
line.
the book.
Tim Boyle is going to do the unthinkable. I really
All
think
right.
Goff is a problem in that offense. So
Yeah. All right, Lions money line. Boom.
perfect. Second game, we got Cowboys versus the Raiders. The line is currently Cowboys minus 7. Mal, what do you have in that one?
So I feel like a lot of the money is going to be going on the Raiders in this game. I really feel like a lot of the money is going to be going to the Raiders.
Especially after the Cowboys' performance last week.
Exactly.
But I don't know if you knew this stat. So if you were to bet, so did the Raiders cover last week? They did against the Bengals, right?
Yes.
They did. Or was it was it a pick 'em?
I don't know.
It might have been a pick 'em. So either way, look, if you were to bet on teams that did not cover the previous week in the NFL, if you'd bet on them to cover the next week, it's like 70% like accurate, right? So I'm taking the Cowboys minus 7 this week. I think they get
Yes.
back on the horse against a bad Raiders team who's just
Yes.
the big happy feel good story with the interim coach. It's over with. It's done. Give me Cowboys minus 7. Cowboys are unstoppable on Thanksgiving. I mean, it's America's team. You got to
Yes.
ride them minus 7.
Hey, you know what? I'm right there with you, big man. Let's go.
I love it. I mean, this is a flawless episode so far.
Flawless,
Uh,
man.
then we have
I did I
our
I did switch a pick, though.
you did?
I did. I
Okay,
did switch a pick.
we'll get there. Um, next we have Bills minus Saints. The line is currently Bills minus 4.5. Might creep down a little lower for the end of the week, but we'll see. Mal, what do you have there?
I'm not following the money on this one. I'm going with the money. Bills minus 4.5. I feel like we're having the same conversation about the Bills now that we had with the Chiefs a little bit earlier. Like can the Bills figure it out? Oh, I don't know.
The Chiefs have figured it out, by the way. I don't know what,
Yeah,
and it
I don't.
blows my mind. If you were to tell me the Cowboys offense would not have scored a point against the what used to be the worst defense in the league about a
Doesn't
week ago,
makes
makes
no
no
sense.
sense. Makes no sense.
Zero.
But I
Zilch.
guess,
Not a
like we said, we were thinking like gamblers. We weren't thinking like bookies.
yeah. And
So
I mean, but this game, Bills, they're gonna
we got to think about it because
they got to bounce back.
both teams got killed last week.
Yes.
The Saints scored a lot of garbage time touchdowns that made it look like it was closer. They got blown out. It was like 40-7 at one point by the
Yes.
Eagles. So the Bills got their ass kicked too. So it could go either way, but I think I like 4.5 in favor of the Bills. I think is
Yes.
it in New Orleans? It's
Yes, it is
research,
in it is
research.
in Nolans. It's
It
in
is in
NOLA.
New Orleans. Okay. I know the Saints are a good road team this year, but are they a good home team? I'm not 100% sure.
Also, Taysom Hill game. Is this a Taysom Hill game?
How does this man keep getting paid?
Dude, I don't know.
He has
I
done nothing
genuinely
his
don't
entirety
know.
of his career. He has to have dirt on someone in the front office or something.
I mean, I feel like
Makes no
I
sense.
mean, I feel like he's getting all this love for being quarterback for what was it, like 6 games? Last
Yeah, I don't even know if it was
like
that many. I don't even
yeah,
know if
like
it was because they had Jameis too, but I don't
yeah.
remember Jameis starting that many, so I don't know. But the Saints, let's see how they've done at home this year, Mal, because that's the real tell. Okay,
I mean, is it though?
it
Because this is a
is.
Thanksgiving day. This is a Thanksgiving day.
It
This is a
is.
Thanksgiving day. Like everything's different on Thanksgiving. Everything. There's not a singular factor other than the
Okay,
fact
so
that it
I
is
think I'm picking
Thanksgiving.
up a trend. I think I'm picking up a trend. First game
What's
at
up?
home, Saints won. Second game at home, Saints lost.
Okay.
Third game at home, Saints won.
Okay.
Fourth game at home, Saints lost.
Okay.
And this will be their first home game back. So are they going to win? Should we take Saints money line now? Listen,
I don't
like I said, here's the thing. I don't want to get lost in the sauce too much and start like overthinking them.
yeah, we can't overthink.
Are the
We gotta
Bills a
keep it
bad team?
we have to keep it simple, stupid. Josh Allen has struggled. Josh Allen is still Josh Allen, right?
It really comes down to Josh Allen and Trevor Siemian, if you really think about it.
Yes, exactly. So I'm gonna stick with the horse that is leading Bills Mafia. And I got to think that on Thanksgiving Day, Bills Mafia is gonna travel because what would be more Bills Mafia than to pack out what is it now? It's not the Mercedes Benz anymore. Like what is it?
It's the Caesars
The Caesar, yeah, the Caesar Sportsbook
or MGM. It's not. It's one
Dome,
of the two.
MGM. Yeah, but then to pack out the Saints home field on Thanksgiving Day, all the guys leaving their families behind, saying, "You know what? I don't care. It's Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go eat some freaking turkey in NOLA." Bills minus 4.5. We got to keep it simple, stupid.
Okay, I am going to fade that.
Okay.
I am going to take Saints plus 4.5 at minus 110. And we'll see. That's just like a little test, right? Okay. It's not that I disagree with you. I'm just going to test and see here, right?
Yeah. I mean, when you lose, though, I got 5 words for you. Suck it up, Buttercup.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Now this is the biggest college game on Thanksgiving. It's the Egg Bowl, baby. Ole Miss
Mm,
versus Mississippi
mm.
State. The line is currently Mississippi State -1 at minus 110. What you
Yes.
got?
You know what? Quite frankly, here's what's going to happen. It's what is it? 7? How many points is it? Is it
What the
no, it's like
spread?
4. Yeah, what's the spread again?
-1.
-1. Oh yeah, that's right. It's really low. Look, everybody's probably going to see that and absolutely hammer. When I say hammer, I mean put the hammer down on Ole Miss. Would you not agree with that?
Probably.
Lane Kiffin came out this week and said he has a quote. This isn't a direct quote. This is just me kind of quoting his quote. Why would you hate your rivals, it's just a game of football. Lane Kiffin said that.
Wow. And
Had Lane Kiffin did Tennessee make Lane Kiffin soft?
maybe we might have, or he just doesn't care because he's going to go to Florida.
Oh, you know what? Would that be a match made in heaven?
Might be. Can you
I really
imagine? Can you imagine Lane Kiffin in Gainesville?
I would legitimately
Ugh,
I would go from loving that man with all of my heart to absolutely wanting to throw a golf ball at him.
right? That's how fast it happens, man.
Could you oh my god, could you imagine Tennessee, Florida?
Bro, Tennessee, Florida is already bad now. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like,
bro,
could you imagine if Lane
and
Kiffin
he
was
would
the head
he
coach?
guess what? He would have to come to Knoxville next year.
Oh god, that would be hilarious. Please, you know what? I wanna see this.
I
I
do
just
too.
wanna see this.
So, with that said, I'm taking Mississippi State -1. I think they're the better team. They're playing way better football last week. Ole Miss
Yes.
did not look great against Vanderbilt last week.
No.
Now I'm thinking, I think you're right though. I think most of the money will be on Ole Miss.
Well, you see, you gotta think, they made that line, everybody's gonna pour money on Ole Miss.
Mm,
Everybody. I mean, if I was just thinking like a gambler and not really trying to, look deep into it, I would sit here and say, Ole Miss is the way better football team. They have the way better coach.
right,
I'm taking Ole Miss +1. Hell yeah, I'll take all that.
right. There's probably a
But
lot on
not
money line too.
yeah, a
All
lot of
right,
money.
yeah, I got Mississippi State -1. Should I just take money line? I think it was -120. Nah, we'll take
Nah,
minus
no.
one.
Take the
We'll
point.
take the
What's the worst
push.
that happens? You push?
Yeah, take the push. So that is my things. Do you have any more Thanksgiving picks? That was my Thanksgiving picks.
No, not until,
Those are the
college
majors game.
basketball, but
Yeah. All right. So let's
not
go ahead
really
and
best.
kick it over. We're gonna have a little break between picks. Go ahead and kick it over to our segment, hot takes. I love this segment so much. I'm gonna go. We've already said this once in the episode. Chiefs are good now. They have figured it out. Like we said,
Yes.
we kept waiting on the Chiefs to become the Chiefs. They're the Chiefs. Do you know they lead their division now?
Really?
That fast.
What in the
I think
hell
it's
is going
partially
on out there in
because the
the AFC?
Chargers. I think it's because the Chargers like crumbled.
Yeah, I don't dude, that division has just been ridiculous this year.
It's a roller
Like,
coaster.
it's made no
You
sense.
get first place. You get first place. You get. Oh, just kidding. We're gonna swap you around. But yeah, Chiefs are somewhat good now. So
I mean,
that is my first take.
that's your that's not even
Well, it's like I
I
don't know.
mean, it's called hot takes for a reason, and the reason it's called hot takes is because it takes like the one I'm about to make, which is Georgia's playing Alabama next Saturday in the SEC championship, 4 p.m. CBS. Be there or be square, Saban. Get ready to have your ass handed to you. I'm taking an alternate line on this game, and I'm taking Georgia minus 23.5.
What is that like? Plus what?
I don't know. They haven't released it yet. They haven't released alternate
Okay.
lines. But when they do, I will be taking an alternate line, Georgia minus 23.5. Alabama will not have a damn clue what hit them. Alabama's not Alabama this year. We've all seen that. We've all said it. Georgia is the most dominant team in the country. Georgia's going to have a great tune-up this weekend against the Bumblebees. And we'll see you in Atlanta. We'll see you
Hey,
in Atlanta.
shout out Jaw. Shout out Jameer Gibbs, #1 in the nation in all-purpose yards. That's incredible. Incredible stat. Just proud of you,
Also
buddy.
sorry. Also
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 sorry. Yeah, but
also
you're a
sorry.
stud. We love you so much.
Yeah, we love you, Joe. We love you.
Um, my second hot take is, it really pains me to say this, but I think the Titans are about to crumble. I think we really
Yeah.
are about to crumble. Yeah, all the injuries are killing us. AJ's hurt now, Julio's hurt, but Dupree's hurt. We just don't have anyone. We have no playmakers on offense left, and you can't really do anything about that. It's tough.
No.
Really is tough. And we got the Patriots this weekend. I think they're going to kick our ass.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I
The
saw the line on
Patriots are
that. I
playing
didn't
so
want to
good.
take it. I didn't want to take it. I just feel bad for the Titans, man.
It's just everything, especially if you didn't. We had over 400 yards of offense, 6 turnovers. They didn't even have over 200 yards of offense. Mountain won that game. We had twice the amount of
Yeah,
offense. We had
that's
3
tough.
turnovers that gave them the ball in our red zone. Just to put
Ooh,
that
that's
perspective.
that's real tough.
Only allowed 1 touchdown off those. Other 2 field goals. Our defense played as good as they could. Offense played terribly. Yeah, you can look at my Twitter. But like, if the Titans win this game this weekend, I will feel okay. But if it goes the way I expect it to go, I'm starting to worry. I'm gonna start worrying. I'm glad we got the Colts out of the way because if we played them now, they would whip our ass.
Oh, 100%.
The fact that we swept them was big for us. So
Yes.
yeah,
But you see, also, like, if you look at the games the Titans have lost, it's come against like the games the Titans should have lost, they're winning.
yeah.
In the games, the Titans should be winning by 20
We
plus points.
realistically should be, what are we, 8-3 now? We should be 10-1. Our only loss should have been to Arizona in the season opener because they
Yeah,
just straight up whipped us that game. We
I
shouldn't have
mean,
lost to the Jets, shouldn't have lost to the Texans this week. We just played terribly both
no,
games.
yeah, and also Derrick Henry getting hurt. That's tough.
It is
Really,
tough,
it was really tough for my fantasy football team too.
but I'm
Um,
praying that he's coming back round 1. But if we get the
yeah,
bye, hopefully we get the bye. I don't know if we will though because Patriots are probably gonna.
also,
Yeah,
I
so
mean, can I ask the listeners a question? We need a Twitter poll on this as well.
okay,
Um, is this considered frowned like okay, so what's the like is this an unwritten rule in fantasy football, right?
okay.
So
Oh,
say you're
go ahead.
playing
I know what you're gonna ask. Yeah,
okay, so you're playing in a league and you have a guy that's just not paying attention, doesn't care about the league, his team sucks. He's like, all right, whatever. Well, and I'm going to play this guy, right? And he's got a running back and a wide receiver on bye weeks. Well, I'm going all the way up till Sunday. I'm like, all right, this is going to be easy. I look at his lineup Sunday, and this man has pulled Jonathan Taylor into the lineup, and he hadn't touched his lineup in weeks. Like, I mean, weeks. And just all of a sudden, he's pulled Jonathan Taylor up into his lineup. So I thought, you know what? Maybe he's playing again. Text him, or I didn't text him. I get to work. This is our work league. I started asking around. Well, it turns out two of my coworkers have colluded against me
one
to
of them who
text.
you live with.
One of them I live with. They have colluded against me because the one I live with is in a playoff race with me for the final playoff spot. They have texted this man and told him to fix his lineup. Actually, no, he called him. He didn't just text him. He called him and told him. So I
Despicable.
need our listeners go to our Twitter page. We're gonna have a poll up on this. Make it, however long it needs to be. But I need to know if this is collusion or not, and if this is an unwritten rule in fantasy football. And if it is, then I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Um, he needs to give me something. I don't know. He didn't agree to that, so probably not. But just for my sanity, I need to know. Okay. But I told him they woke my savage up.
Never want to wake the savage up.
Never want to wake the savage up. I'm coming. I'm out for blood. My team. I had Derrick Henry, Raheem Mostert, Logan Thomas.
I will
I had
say,
so many.
drafting Raheem Mostert is probably the dumbest shit you could do.
Yeah, that
Man
was
has
probably
not
one of
played a
the
game in like
dumbest.
3
No,
years.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of a CMC type deal. You
Yeah,
kind of hope and pray he's going to be good because when he's good, he's really good. But
yeah.
realistically, shouldn't have done it. Anyways, yeah. If y'all listen to that and y'all think that is an unwritten rule and that is collusion, I need to know.
All right. So that's the end of hot takes. Let's go ahead and get into our weekend bets here, Mal. So my first one, I'm not gonna lie, I had Iowa plus 3.5, but after reading that story, I have decided to take nothing in that game and just not pick it.
Hmm. Yeah, so I feel like we don't have a choice. We have to hammer Nebraska, dude. We have to place an unrealistically large amount of money on Nebraska. There
Plus
is
or
no
minus
choice.
3.5.
No, 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 money line.
What is money line at right now?
I don't know. Let's look.
Take a look and let me and tell me.
Oh goodness. So for those of you that do not know, a man passed away this past weekend during Nebraska's off week. And in his obituary, he says, "In lieu of sending flowers, I just want you to place an I, I don't know the exact phrasing he used, but he
Unruly.
said no, he's unruly or something like that. He said, I want you to place an unruly amount of money on Nebraska money line, right?
And that is
So
plus or minus
we're about to find out.
minus one. It's probably like
Pull up.
minus 120, minus 115.
Oh, Nebraska is plus 110. Okay,
Oh, they're plus 110. Okay.
plus 110.
Maybe it changed.
So we need to, in lieu of this man's death, and to show our support, we have to go out and we need to place no smaller than at least $100 bet on Nebraska this weekend. Is
I'm
what he
fine with
would
that.
have wanted, and if we lose, we lose.
That's fine. Yeah,
But
like
we're
we
not.
said, I'll
Hey,
die on this hill.
I mean, I don't think we're going to lose, man.
All right, I'm fine with.
This
Like I said, I'm good with that.
we need a helmet sticker though.
I don't think we'll get one, but this is the closest thing we'll get. So,
Yeah. Okay. This is the closest thing we're going to get to a helmet sticker.
yep.
Game. Have any mascots died this year?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I
I
don't
hadn't
think
heard
so.
anything, but
I haven't seen anything.
no. So that's both our first bet, I guess. My second one, maybe easy. I might make this my lock this week.
Really?
Yeah. Ohio State minus 7.5 against Michigan. I don't care that it's in Ann Arbor. Ohio
They're going
State
to.
is going to beat the
Yeah.
brakes off this Michigan
Yeah.
team. Beat the brakes off them.
Wait. But isn't don't you
Mal,
think
I'm not betting against Ohio State. I don't care what we're thinking like at this point. I bet against them in the past 2 weeks, and they have beat the dog shit out of both those teams.
fair, fair.
They were 20-point favorites against the 7th team in the nation. They beat them by like 40, Mal. We gotta start doing our
Oh,
math here. Like, and that
yeah,
team beat
no,
Michigan.
100
Like,
yeah, 100%. I mean, oh, no, don't get me wrong, I have Ohio State. Don't get me
yeah,
wrong. That's on my card.
yeah.
Like, that is my
So we're 2 for 2?
we're 2 for 2.
Perfect.
Um, yeah,
I'll let you go ahead and
continue,
get
baby.
the 3rd one.
Oh, third one?
Mhm.
You might have this too. The boat. The
Oh, I did
boat.
not take this. I saw it though, and I was pondering it.
The boat, it's stayed afloat this year.
Mhm.
I think the boat is going bowling. Um, but it's about to capsize.
Okay.
Wisconsin has proved I don't dude, Wisconsin's one of those teams I have yet to understand this year.
Yeah.
Are they good now?
Yeah, I
Is
would say so, yeah.
yeah, I think they're good. They're a 6.5 point favorite, Wisconsin. Give me the Badgers. I want all of it. Badgers minus 6.5. The boat is capsizing this week.
Perfect, perfect.
Yes.
So my next one, I have 2 of both of these are in the same game, but, my 3rd and 4th, the rest of my college football picks. I have Tennessee minus 31 versus Vandy.
Yeah, same.
Look, Tennessee's offense is humming, gonna keep humming. Vandy has played a lot of teams close this year, but they're in-state rival. Josh Heupel is gonna set the tone for recruiting in the state, whatever. That we own Tennessee, okay? No one's gonna out-recruit us in Tennessee. We're gonna beat them by 70 if we can. We might beat them by 60.
Well, did
Uh,
you see the stat?
what's the stat?
Y'all need like 55 points to set a
56 points to set an all-time
56
scorer
points.
record at Tennessee,
Yes.
which is in his first year with no talent, Mal. Think about it. All the offenses, Peyton Manning, T. Martin, Peerless Price,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the 1998 championships. Like, that's an incredible stat.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible stat. So props to him for that. Just being able to do that with essentially no talent and transfers. So that is the first one. Second one, my last cultural pick I have in that same game, Tennessee versus Vanderbilt. I love the under 62.
You
Love
love the
it.
under
I
62,
love I
even though Heupel is playing for record, a Tennessee record.
I think we could I don't know if we'll get the record, but I just you know what? That's true. We need to score 56.
Yeah,
We would have to shut them out. Yeah, I'm flipping it.
yeah. See,
See? Talking through it.
see,
That's how we do it
talking
now.
through
That's
it.
why we
This
do
is
it.
this is what we do. All right. So while he does that, while he flips that bet, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Georgia's a 35-point favorite against Georgia Tech. If you saw anything of what happened last week, Georgia Tech against Notre Dame, God bless the Bumblebees, man. God
Mhm.
bless them. Georgia can legitimately score at will on this team. I don't think they're going to have a single problem scoring. Now, I am interested to see Jameer against Georgia's defense.
Yeah.
I genuinely like, not even as like a fact
Are
of
you
like,
going to the game?
no, I'll be in Dalton with the boys,
That's
man. We got to watch
right.
it together. Yeah,
That's right.
but I am interested in seeing Jameer. I think this will be a very good, tell. Us being, pretty not close, not that close with him anymore, but in the
Yeah.
past, pretty close with him. Seeing, if he does have what it takes to, be maybe a high draft pick.
Not only that, the man's got a and I'm not because that's a little I was gonna say something, but I mean, I was just gonna say he needs to get the hell out of there, and I had an opinion of where he should go because the man is so damn talented, so damn talented.
Yeah, I mean, the scouts are going to find you wherever you are, and I think
Yeah,
that's kind of like where he's at.
and it's
Um,
getting a good education. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's just going to be like if he goes out there and if he puts up 100 plus rushing yards on Georgia, which he if he gets the blocking, he can. If he doesn't get the blocking, it's just going to be a long
right,
day. It really will be. Um, but yeah, I mean, Georgia Tech. If Notre Dame shut him out, then it might be a
yeah,
long weekend for him.
right. Okay, well, that was my last college football pick. Do you have any more college football picks?
Oh yeah, I got one more.
Okay, go for it.
Also, Georgia minus 35 is going to be my lock. Um,
Okay,
even though it should be, Tennessee or Ohio State. Yeah, just Georgia -35. Last pick, last college football pick. It's gonna be Oklahoma State -3.5 against the Sooners. Give me the Cowboys. I
Yeah.
want the Cowboys. I love the Cowboys. I
Everybody's
want
probably
all
gonna
the
be
Cowboys.
hammering Oklahoma in that game.
Oh yeah.
It's a good pick. All right. Well, love it. So let's get to the NFL. I have the Eagles -3 this weekend versus the Giants.
Mhm.
Big division game for them. I think they're starting to figure it out. Miles Sanders is back. They're running the ball really well from what I've seen. Offense coming together. Devontae Smith's playing great. Jalen Hurts is a dual threat, playing amazing lately. I love the Eagles -3 in this game. Love them.
Okay.
Love them to death.
Um, I'm starting off. We got a battle of the trash cans.
I think this is my second pick.
Battle of the trash cans. Atlanta's going down to Jacksonville.
Yep.
As bad as Atlanta is, I just feel like Jacksonville's that much worse.
Yeah, they are. I have Atlanta -1.
Atlanta -1. I mean, I hate betting on the Falcons. I just hate the whole prospect of betting on the Atlanta
Yeah.
Falcons to do anything.
But they're not.
But
I just
damn it, like I can't not take that with how bad the Jags are.
yeah, but are
Then
we is
again,
this a square pick?
hmm,
I feel like all the money's gonna be in Atlanta, Mal. They're in Jacksonville. They beat Buffalo in
that's
Jacksonville.
what. No, well, yeah. I mean,
Is this an
I
experiment pick? Should I take the Jags money line?
don't know.
Because this
This is it's a tough. It's like I said, I hate betting on Atlanta to do anything. I
right,
mean, like I feel like I could bet on Atlanta to lose and they would win.
right.
You know what I mean? Like
That's what I'm saying. Should we test the waters here?
well, I don't think it'll be a true test because I'm touching the game. If that makes sense.
Okay. So I
Because
stay with Falcons -1 then? Let's ride it. Hey, yeah, we'll ride it.
I say we ride it out. You
Okay,
know
let's
what?
ride it out.
Falcons -1. Let's ride
And
it
if it's
out.
a square pick, it's a square pick. But that's fine. Oh well. Okay. Uh so, college football's coming to a close. NFL still got a little ways to go. It's been a long, rough year gambling wise, but I've
Mhm.
cherished it so much.
It's been fun.
But I'll tell you what, I have never been more ready for baseball season. I know it just
Oh,
ended.
dude, same.
I have never been like I saw a video of Ronnie in the cage today.
Oh, I saw that
Got the
too, man.
juices flowing, man. I
Oh,
was ready to go, man.
repeat.
For the first
It's
time in
about
a
to.
while, repeat champion?
Oh yeah.
No.
I feel like okay,
We gotta
and
get
then
Freddie back. That's first key order
got
of
to.
business.
It's
Gotta
so
get Freddie
scary.
back.
It's so scary thinking that
The
like you're
fact that he's
signing.
not already signed makes me think like, I feel like each day that goes by, the lesser chance he's coming back.
Yeah, like not only that, but like with the Dodgers being there and Freddie being from California, it just scares me. It
Yeah,
scares the ever living hell out of me.
because they would easily just be like, Freddie
Yeah,
Freeman, Max
they could
Muncy,
literally yeah,
hello.
they could easily just say, "All right, Freddie, here's a check. Yeah,
I mean,
whatever
they
you
had
want."
Bellinger playing first base a little bit this year, so it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, that does
and
worry
I
me.
mean, like if it is worst case scenario, which what we fear is a worst case, if that does happen, we're gonna need a third baseman bad.
Yeah, because Riley will be at first.
Riley, either that. Well, if that does happen, they won't go out and get anybody. We'll need a third. We will be in desperate need of a third baseman because Riley he won't have a choice but to move over to first.
Right.
Because there's just other than like Rizzo, there's just no first
And
baseman
even then, like, I love
that
Rizzo, but he didn't really do that much for the Yankees. He did, like, when he
yeah,
first got there, but then after that, just
yeah.
kinda cooled off, so
And I mean, like the only reason I ever wanted Rizzo was to have Rizzo and Freddie on the same team
right,
because like that's just like them together is just hilarious.
right. Like, you remember
So
when Rizzo struck Freddie out earlier this
yeah,
year? Yeah, that was a
and
good one.
Frederick,
Yeah,
Frederick.
Frederick. Yeah,
But
we'll
yeah,
see
so
what
the Braves,
happens with that.
we got some figuring out to do. Um, targeting the bullpen already, so I mean that's good for us.
Also, sorry, this is probably the last one we'll talk about for you in the episode. Kind of a short one, but it's all right. I get a lot to do. Short week, Thanksgiving week, a lot packed in there. I don't know. We had like 115 or something views on our last episode we did with Grant. And I checked the other day and they cut our views in half and it went down.
Hmm.
I don't know why haven't done that on any of our other videos.
We're just getting too popular for them,
I
man.
know they're like they're out
They got to
there
keep us
they're
in
beating the
check.
system. We gotta put
Gotta
them
keep
put
us
them in
in
their
check.
place. But yeah. So if you're not subscribed to us on YouTube, go subscribe. Follow us on all the socials per usual. And hey, thank you for listening. Hopefully we kind of changed your mind on how you think of gambling. Stop thinking like a gambler. Start thinking like a bookie. You'll make some money,
Unless you're
maybe.
winning.
Unless you're
Unless
winning,
you're
just keep
winning.
doing what you're doing. Then
Just keep doing what
if
you're
you're
doing. Don't
winning,
listen to us.
message us and give us your picks.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Or just come on the show and let us tell you the entire time.
Absolutely, absolutely. But let me run through total records real quick. Sorry. I'm
Oh god.
66, 78, 45%. Mal 69, 59, and 2 at 53%. We're both 9 and 6 on our locks through week 12, and then the other one's just terrible week. So, yep. Hey, everyone, thank you for listening. If you're gambling, have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Be smart with the bankrolls. Be smart with your bets. We will see you next week.